increased health by 175% and 35% more damage. That's definitely a deadly combination. However, this is finally a great opportunity to effectively use burning damage. Let's be honest, burning damage isn't often used in Brotato, as enemies don't usually have enough health to see the full effect of burning. But with Check, that's the way to go. And safest way to deal burning damage is to use wands. They have the highest burning damage per second and are ranged, so you can keep your distance from the enemies. The only problem with burning damage is that it doesn't stack. It doesn't matter how many times you hit a single enemy with wands, the burning damage will stay the same. You will be just resetting its duration. Because of this, it's best to use only 2 or 3 wands and fill the rest of your slots with icicles or tasers to make use of your high elemental bonus damage. This way, you can orchestrate a symphony of destruction from a safe distance and add a bit of frost to your firepower as well. Don't forget that fighting bosses with Check is still really hard, as their effective health pool is increased by 50%, so I recommend avoiding them and only attempting to kill them when you are really confident about the items you have. In general, your playstyle should involve running around, dodging all attacks, and trying to set as many enemies on fire as possible. You want to avoid hitting the same enemy repeatedly. Before we continue, if you've made it this far, please consider hitting that like button to help out with YouTube algorithm and subscribe for future content. Thanks a lot. Regarding the items, there are few that are mandatory for this build. You definitely need to add snake to your inventory and scared sausages. Some form of projectile piercing is also very helpful for spreading burning damage. The bandana is the best option, but sharp bullet will also work. To mitigate piercing damage reduction, take the pumpkin, but remember it only improves direct damage, so it's mostly effective for icicle damage. If you are using tasers, you don't need it. For stacking elemental damage, it is definitely worth taking Snowball and Ice Cube for additional debuffing of enemies. A great item to take is Eye Surgery, which increases burning damage per second. When discussing burning damage, you might also come across Frozen Heart. Do not take this item. It might sound cool, but it will freeze your DPS. In the endgame, there are few legendary items that can be very helpful: Greek Fire and Ricochet. Another interesting item to consider is Baby with Bird, but only take one. It will help you spread your burning damage as well. When it comes to stats, for defenses, focus on capping dodge first and then ramping up armor. For healing, it's better to focus on health regeneration, so you don't have to charge between enemies to grab consumables. To maximize damage, focus on bonus elemental damage and percentage increases. Attack speed and range are less important, but still very valuable. You can basically ignore critical strike until the very late game. I hope you enjoyed this short guide and had as much fun with Jack as I did. If you have any questions about this build or want to share some tips with me, please leave a comment below. Also, if you tried this build, let me know if it worked for you. I'm always happy to hear your feedback. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to keep the flames burning. Thanks and bye.